It is Sunday. It is 8 o'clock. Therefore, it must be stream time. Hi folks, and welcome to Conan Exiles. Good to see you. Been a little while. Sorry I wasn't available last week. I was out doing family stuff for the grandkids last week. But we're here again this week. Back to Conan again. The issues that we've had previously are mainly resolved, I think. But should be safe enough to play Conan in this new age of heroes. Okay, let's see. Oh, lots of goings on in the chat. Ooh, and Yanni Panker was first in the chat this week. Finally first, he says. Congratulations, Yanni, you've done it. Griznak, you're second. Then we have the faithful Robert Mannix coming in third place this evening. Good evening to you. Followed by Kathy. Hello, Kathy Ann. How are you? Rex Havoc, Bandy B. Let's see. Krishnak saying, evening all. Well, Funcom broke my horse. It now doesn't run away and instead stand in the middle of the fighting to a point and now leave it at home. Oh, okay, that's not something I've noticed. I have to say that my playing that I've been doing recently. Was that with Age of Heroes, Grishnak, or was that with the patch that came out recently? What broke your horse? Crowfodder's here. Finally, I'm back. Good to see you, Crowfodder. Too many weekends in the middle of nowhere with no internet. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. I even stopped playing Xbox, so Age of Heroes update annoyed me by making me wait for the download. Okay. Big the Tinkerbot, good evening to you. I do. Good evening, my duck. How are you? Let's see who else is here. How do you say Yanni must have been up at the crack of sparrows to beat Rob? Yeah, I'm not sure how quickly. I don't know when it resets. I keep meaning to check that. But yeah, well done, Yanni. You got first this week. DC Weston, good evening. How are everything in Washington, DC? Haven't seen your stream for about 2 months. Oh, wow, okay. Well, welcome back, DC Weston. Jade, good to see you. Who else do we have? Yanni saying he was free today of work, so I opened Chrome and Anger Stream popped up, and I've just typed in chat. That was around 11 a.m, half an hour before I woke up after 2 straight days of working, of course, with 5 hour. Okay. Been sleeping the whole day as well, almost the whole of Sunday. Wow, nice one. Enog, good to see you. Reality Andy, good to see you. Reality Andy is just back from taking his son out for dinner. Very nice. Very nice. Laith, good to see you. How are you? Crowfodder's asking Cathy Ann what the snacks are. He's having a ham and cheese sarnie. Nice one. I wonder if we'll get the Surge and Maelstrom tonight finally. Probably not. We're still got to get our guys leveled up before we can do the Surge. But hopefully we'll get some more levels on them this evening. Get another step closer. And Cathy Ann, the snack of the choice is peanuts. Nice one. Hobo Gamer, good to see you, Hobo. Hobo has also returned to Conan after having a little break from the Age of Heroes issues. I saw a video from him yesterday or the day before. Back in action again. Good to see. Let me see. Game Labs, good evening, Game Labs. I have watched your excellent co-op stream that you did on Friday. So Game Labs has started a new co-op series running the Exiled Lands as Sir Lancelot, and Cathy Ann is his Guinevere. So Cathy Ann and Game Labs are doing a co-op together on, I guess it's on the PlayStation. And he was doing that live on Friday night. Unfortunately, the new time is too late for me to watch it live, sadly. But I caught up with it over the weekend, so it's good to see. Ian just had quesadillas. Oh, fine. I like quesadillas. Marnie Bricks, good to see you. Welcome. Trip FDW, good to see you. Hello. Nick, make another Conan movie. Well, not sure. Make another good Conan movie, maybe, Nick, because the remake of Conan the Barbarian wasn't the best. Let's see. Crowfather wanted to catch your stream on Friday, but got conscripted to do demolition work. So Crowfather didn't manage to make Game Lab stream. Let's see. Who else do we have? Since AOE, says Grishnak. So is that age? Do you mean AOH, Age of Heroes? He's had these horse problems. Makada Lapora, good to see you. Long time no see. David Lupton, good to see you. Assassin Lucifer, good to see you. Johnny's saying Conan game doesn't work for me for some reason. I assume it's on my end something, but maybe settings or something. I don't know. Oh, that's. If you're on Steam, Yanni, I would suggest doing go into the properties and do a check your local files and get it checked. It'll compare what's on the servers with what you've got and potentially update them. So Hobo's taking a 3-week break from Conan, so yeah, that's him back in action now. Trip is saying, concerning horses not running away, I think it's temporary. I had that happen before and went away after a few days. Oh, right, okay. I hope I had a nice time with the family last weekend. I did, although it involved a lot of driving, because they stay about 2 hours away, so it was 2 hours up the road to take them home and then 2 hours back again, both on Friday and on Sunday. But yes, we had some fun in between, that's for sure. Great to see them again. Let me see. Use the Maelstrom to level up. We can get to at least 10 levels per Maelstrom. Ah, nice one, Robert. Yes. Arnold does Old King Conan movie. That's what we need. Okay, I think that's everybody. Right, so before we get started, the last time we did a Siptah stream, I had 2 giveaways to give away. But it turned out that I think it was Maria that won the People of the Dragon DLC. She then contacted me and said she's already got it, and all the people she knows have already got it. So she's giving me the key back so we can give that away. I have another 2 keys to give out later on. So that's 3 keys we have to give away today. So let me just kick the first giveaway off. So if anybody who doesn't know, the giveaways are through Discord. So there should be a link in the description of this stream to my Discord. Yep, and that is it now active. If you get onto the Discord, there is a giveaway channel, and in the giveaway channel there is the latest People of the Dragon DLC giveaway. As always, this is a Steam key, so it's only for the Steam version of the game. But if you want it, or if you for yourself or for a friend of yours or whatever, feel free, hit the button, get that. We're going to go until 8:45, so just over half an hour. Free giveaway for People of the Dragon DLC. So fire on and hit the button and get that one. And we've got another two giveaways to do later on. Again, one of them is another DLC and another one is an item pack for the Bazaar. That's the new system that they're doing, that if you go into... Let me see if I go onto my actual screen and go into here and go Bazaar. There is now a redeem code, and the item isn't actually on the screen, but apparently it doesn't have to be part of the current setup to get it. You just type the code in, but we'll come to that later on. That'll be the next one we're going to give away after this one. Okay, right. So yes, we haven't played this game or this Siptah playthrough since Age of Heroes come out. So all of our friends, shall we call them, are all sitting in their benches, resting away and not doing everything. There obviously has been the bug that has been sending followers who are out wandering about off to 000 on the map, which I think on this map is it's around about here somewhere. On my online Siptah server, I've built a tower in both my servers to get up to that location. But the one I think it's here on the Siptah server, but it's so high up that you need to take 2 lifts to get to the top, because one lift doesn't go high enough. So I had to make 1 lift to go halfway up the tower, and then another lift to go the other half up the tower to be able to get to them. But they then found that if you disable this level setting, so you make yourself admin and untick this box to stop the living settlements people wandering about, that seemed to stop them disappearing. But we've recently had a patch that should have fixed it, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start popping some of our people out. So I think both of our smelters are both John the Tinkerers. They are, so there's no point having them both. So he'll work on that one, and he'll give the bonus, the crafting speed bonus to that one, but because of the radius thing, it'll work within a radius. He works on this one too, so we only need 1. Right, what have we got? We've got a carpenter. We don't have great... we've hardly any named thralls at all on the Siptah playthrough. We'll stick them down, they'll start working away. Go on, wander over. Ooh, where's she going? She's going to work on the Tinkerer's bench instead. But even though she's working on there, we'll still get the benefits from here. So, it's not so bad. Who else do we have? We should have an armourer in here. Ennis. Let's stick her down. So that's got the... Where did she go? She's away over here. She's working in this bench. Okay, so they've all got the same bonus. They've still all got the weight reduction bonus, the 3 that I have. There's no point putting more than 1 of them down. Do we have a tanner? We do. Put you down. And of course we've got the choice that we've got Ennis that will work on the tanner's table or Grat's Stinkfinger. He'll give a plus crafting speed. He gives a weight reduction if you're making anything. I don't think you can make anything in here that needs a weight reduction. But either way, because there is an armourer in the area, we still get the stitch option, which is cool. There must be a... Yep, we've got a sorcerer in here. Drop you down, and it should work over to the bench. There he goes. Ennis is affecting that. Is that everybody? We don't actually have... Oh, we've got an alchemist. Stygian Alchemist 3. Right, they're all working because they don't really have much choice. All we've got is a bed open to them. I don't think we've got any chairs. She's going to work on the fireball cauldron. Oh, we've got a cook. Drop you down. You can affect the campfire and the stove. Yep. And he'll still be able to operate that too, making it a bit faster. Okay. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my followers list. There's actually a lot of followers. More than I expected. Right, let me take a screenshot of that. Oh, I've got a lot of creatures as well, that's why. I'll take a screenshot of that. And that just gives me a track of all the followers I have, so if any do go missing, I'll be able to find that. I'll be able to see from the list what's went missing. So let's do that. Right, what else do we have in chat? Let me see. Where did I end up at? A Overlord 1, good to see you. Good to see ya. Let's get my mic up a bit. I do saying, Hobo Gamer recently read that there was a possibility that Arne was considering reprising Conan as an old king based on the legendary novel by David Gemmell, who's Audu's favourite author. Oh, okay, so we might get Arne back as a Conan of some sort. Bulwark, good evening, Bulwark. Good to see you. Everybody saying hello to everybody. On Savage Wild, 000 is right in the middle of the volcano. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense, because that is slap bang in the middle of the map. Again, I never had any issue with Savage Wilds, because I switched it off on there. I didn't put them out to start with, and then once we found out you could switch off the option, I switched it off to get some guys out, and I think I've enabled it now. I can't remember. Andy B confirmed on forums that we'll get the ability to turn off doors for workers in a future update. Thank Crom. Yeah, so I never was concerned about that, because the only way they were going to walk outside is if they needed to walk outside to fulfill their needs, which is eating, sleeping, such like. And if all that stuff is available inside your base, there's no need for them to open your outdoor. So in my tower, they would open doors to go into the different levels, but they would never wander out the front door. So they wouldn't have opened doors to let people in, if you know what I mean. So it was never a problem for me, but I can get that it's a problem for some people. So yeah, they're going to, in a future update, they're going because if we go to my bed, you've got this option, disable thrall use. So you can do this for every item that the thrall will interact with. So you can disable the option, which it's currently enabled, so thralls are able to use that bed, but you could disable it to stop them. And if you have chairs, it would be the same thing with chairs. You can stop them sitting in chairs. Let me craft. Let me give them a chair to sit in. Wrong button. That button. Seating. Oh, I've only got thrones available. Is that because... Oh, you maybe have to make them in the furniture thing, do you? Decoration... Furniture maker. There we go. Seating... Oh no. Yeah, you must have to make them in the artisan table. What does that need? Oh. 60 hardened brick, 18. Let's make a Zamorian throne. So 60 hardened brick, 18 steel reinforcements, and 30 black ice. So 60 of that. 18 of that. What was it, 30 black ice? Yep, that'll do it. And let's just put a chair here. There we go. Well, I'm very kind. I've given them a chair for them to sit in if they want to take a break. But you can... Oh, you can't disable it on the thrones. Interesting. I'm going to have to let Funcom know about that, because I'm sure that's not meant to be. Okay, I'll have to remember to let them know about that. Okay, is MD wondering about it all, or everybody's just working? Everybody is just working. Nobody is going and checking anything out. Fair enough. Leave them to it. Right. Okay. What else is the chat saying? Robert, it says we got living settlements reactivated, and straight away my workers all headed for the pub. That did seem to be the thing when we were testing out living settlements on my old Exiled Lands game a couple of weeks ago. Is that the base didn't look very lived in at all because it was completely empty and everybody was in the pub. But I wonder, there was seemed to be an issue that people were getting like stuck in tables and chairs and such like. So I'm wondering whether they couldn't actually leave the pub once they were in and got stuck. Maybe needed a bit more positioning. But I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen anything else going on about that. I haven't actually tested any more about that. It was because once we found out we could disable it to stop them disappearing, I disabled it and I haven't really tested it since. Also noticed, Grisnak saying, also noticed that some workers just don't move once you place them on the ground. Well, that maybe is what's happening right now. Big boy, hello, but I've placed them, I know I placed them on the ground and they walked to the benches themselves. I didn't actually place them in any benches, but certainly none of them have moved since that. Do like the fact that one crafter can benefit multiple. Yes, Crow Fodder, exactly. That's a great help. So no longer do we need to have. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say no longer do we need to have multiple smelters, and I went, no, there's no smelter there, but. Oh no, that's a blacksmith. Where did the smelter go? Ooh. Oh, he's standing by the fire, but standing precariously on the edge. There he is, John the Tinkerer. But even though he's there, he's still able to affect this one and this one. Typically I would normally have 3 or 4 furnaces. One for iron, one for brick, one for like other metals like star metal and steel and hardened steel and whatnot. But I've only had 2 on this playthrough, but there we go. But he's able to work on both of them. Do we have a taskmaster? Doesn't look like we have a taskmaster. Did we never get a taskmaster? Can't think of where else. We'd had a taskmaster, would have had to been on here or on the torturer's table. And there's nothing, so I guess we didn't have a taskmaster before. Oh well. Is that pot new? I don't remember that pot being on the stove. I remember there being like a lid and then like maybe an open thing. I don't remember there being an actual pot there. Oh, he's just stopped cooking. And she's doing that standing up, not doing any animation thing too. Oh, so's he. Interesting. It's still not right, is it? It's still not right. They've all kind of done that, and they quite often you'll find them all walking about like this, like they're in the middle of a fist fight, creeping about like that, which is a bit weird as well. But I do think they're on like a timer, and after a set time they go, right, I need to do something different now, because eventually they kind of kick in. Although they're standing, they'll be standing like rocking about looking like they're wanting a fight, and then all of a sudden they'll kick in and then start doing something. So I think in the background they're on some sort of timer. Let me see. Hobo. Oh, there she goes. She's went for a wander. Where's she going to go? If you have 3 furnaces and 1 smelter nearby, will you get the speed bonus on all 3 furnaces? Yes, you do, Hobo Gainer. You do, as long as it's within range, and the range is like 50 foundations or something like that. You'll get that. Ian Og, hello to everyone I haven't replied to. My keyboard was playing up because it wanted an update. Your keyboard wanted an update? Wow. You must have a fancy keyboard, Ian. Let's see. Teddy Trent, good evening. How are you? Crow Fodder doesn't like that they have to follow me if you want to move them to a different base. Yeah, the ability to obviously just pick them all up and then stick them in the horse's inventory is now gone, because once they're placed in the world, just like fighters and dancers and whatnot, that's them in the world and they can't be returned. It would be nice if, I don't know, if you maybe added like a spell to return them to items. It would be, you could add it to sorcery that you could cast a spell of some sort and it would return a person to an item again, just to allow you to move them. But other than that, I guess the way to do it is to have them on War Party. If you set your attributes to War Party so that you can have two following you at the same time, and have a transporter stone at your current base and a transporter stone at your new base, and you can just teleport them over. Let them drop them off and then teleport back, and then you can do it that way. I guess that's the quickest way of doing it. But yeah, maybe in the future if we could have a spell that could turn them back into the items again, that would be handy. If you build a tavern, they'll spend pretty much all their time there or in bed and still give the buff. Yes, Andy Brown, yes. It doesn't matter where they are or what they're physically doing in their animation, they will still be accessible in your bench and give you the bonuses in your benches. Let me see. Luckily in single player there doesn't appear to be a limit. What's that limit for, Grizdak? Is that amount of followers you can have? I think by default in single player it is disabled. Yes, thrall and pet. Oh no, that's the down and out. Use minion population limit is unticked by default in single player. On a server, that is ticked by default, and I think the default is this, that you can have 50 thralls or pets per user, and then if you're in and then 5 more per player in your clan. So for every person you get in a clan, they add an extra 5 people to the clan's group. But that can be tweaked. We have that tweaked on our online servers. But yeah, by default it is disabled. You can have as many as you like. See, Trezak, hi, good to see you. Yeah, all 3 will be done with the 1 thrall. Yes, that's correct. Older character worked for Wolverine in Logo, but he didn't spend the movie wearing the Conan loincloth and baby oil. Yes. Yeah, in the Logan movie, Wolverine was meant to be quite old, so that worked, yes. But yeah, modern day Arnie, maybe with the anti-aging stuff that they can do now, then might be different with different body doubles and stuff. But if he's meant to be King Conan and meant to be an older guy, then that'll work. I don't mind as long as the story is good. That's the important bit. Bed, chairs, benches, campfires, fireplaces, etc. is all stuff that we'll do, yeah. And armor stands, they will sit and peruse the armor on an armor stand as well. Quite cool. Let me see. Please like the stream, friends. Yes, smash that like button gently. Where do the horses go when they disappear? I've never seen a horse disappear. It's only, I think it's actually only crafters that have been disappearing. I think I haven't seen any fighters, archers, dancers disappearing. It's only been crafters that were disappearing. But it seems to be that's the place they go to. If they either disappear to 000 or not on this map, but on Exiled Lands. If you imagine Exiled Lands, there's a bit missing from the map down here, where like Sepamaru is here, and the dregs is down there. There's a bit of the map you can't access down here where dungeons and that are, and sometimes they go down there. So they're behind the green fence, so you just can't get them back at all. Unless, of course, you do the... can we find one that's far away? Rescue option, which will bring them back without any of their inventory. That sometimes works, but very rarely. Let's see. Let's treat them like settlers in Fallout 4. They have no place to sit. They can only work and sleep. Yeah, that seems to be the thing. The less things you give them to do, the more time they'll spend working. So you just saw the blacksmith there got up from the bed and started working again. That does seem to be the case. That if you give them less places to go, they'll go there less often. Obviously. Need a job centre rep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I guess we've just never encountered a half decent one anyway. But we haven't really needed one on this playthrough. Don't like them watching you work. That's true. Water and Steel there. They do seem to be a little shy. He's just sleeping with her dirty clothes on. I know. In my bed as well. Disgusting. Eric, you can choose between 2 thralls on some stations, but can't choose which thralls are the 2 assigned. You have the same cook assigned to half my station. Yes, if you've got 2 thralls that do exactly the same thing, it'll only show one of them. So if you have 2 cooks, it'll only show you the one cook. It'll pick one of the cooks randomly and just show you that, because the other one doesn't make any difference. It's only a speed boost. But things like blacksmiths, if you have more than one blacksmith, so I don't even have any. This one will do it. No, where was it? Oh, the Tanner's table. You get 2 different effects from these different people. So one from Grant Stinkfinger just gives you a speed boost, and this one will give you reduced weight. But that's really there. The armor is there to give you this benefit here. So the Tanner will actually do tanning faster. Who's that? That's just another armourer. But the armourer gives you the stitch and the weave bonus from up here. But if you have the 3 different kinds of blacksmiths, the 3 blacksmiths would show in here with the durability, damage and armour pen options. And then you get the 3 options for the armourer's bench as well. We've only got the weight loss, but you could get the armour bonus, and I think it's durability is the 3rd one as well, if you have them. I just don't have them, because they're really hard to get on Siptah. Let's see. Brent Young. Hello, Brent. How are you? On 2 servers, I lose all my thrall, but ones... You lose all your thralls but ones on benches. So you've lost your fighters and stuff as well. Is that on official servers or is that on private servers? Because what I've said on my own private servers is that it's unfair for people to lose their rare tier 4 thralls because of a game bug. So if you send me a screenshot of the followers list like this, that'll have the person and it'll have them grayed out and returning home or whatever it says here. If you send me that, I will spawn them in for you to get them back once it's safe to do so, of course. Angelo Bambo, good evening. Good to see you. You've pulled yourself away from, what was it, Battlefield 2042 you've been playing this weekend? Good to see you. Greetings from the Gremlin and I. Greetings, Gremlin. Good to see you too. At the moment we're discussing naughty thralls. Yeah, we are. You can just place 2 that you need and get rid of the others. Anyone else getting loads of fatal errors since the update? No, I'm not, Grishnak. No. I'm just thinking, I don't think I've had any crashes since any of the updates at all. Thankfully, fingers crossed. So, maybe a curse of doom there. Let's see. Gremlin is officially cast and braced free after breaking her arm months ago. Pray for her parents. She's leaning to chill. So she's got her cast off now, thankfully. Well done. Nice one. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe if I release the cook, nice to hear she's back in business. Zombies are also disappearing, going hostile, and the thralls at 00 were killing them. Oh, really? Interesting. The server. So Brett's saying the server is on now. All his fighters and dancers are gone. I've never heard of that before. That's maybe one to pick up with your admin, your server admin. What's the time? Okay, let's mention it again. We've got about another 10 minutes left. So we've got 3 giveaways going on today over on Discord. So if you go over to Discord, onto the giveaway channel, and there are what is the giveaway for? It's for the People of the Dragon DLC. We're giving away the People of the Dragon DLC today. And it's got to be drawn in about 10 minutes time, I think. I'm sure I set it for 20:45. So it's got to be drawn soon. So if you're wanting a free copy of the People of the Dragon, which has got the Numidian build set, the one that was used to make our castle in my video a couple of weeks ago, and obviously the Numidian armor and other bits and bobs, really, really good DLC. Hit the button. It's for Steam. It has to be for Steam. So if you want it or you want it for somebody else, I don't mind. If you've already got it yourself and you want to give it to somebody else, that's fine as well. Just hit the draw, and that's the first giveaway of the evening, is the People of the Dragon DLC. So, but just under 10 minutes left. Let's see. Let me see. You got people speaking about Fallout 4. They got pretty sick of Preston Garvey always sitting somewhere in Sanctuary just after I fought super mutants. No chairs allowed. Let's see. The cook assigned to all my alchemist stations and tanneries, and 3 alchemists wandering around useless. Yeah, I mean, if it's so cooks can work on the alchemist stations. They just make things quicker, just like alchemists. So it can be that is the case. They will wonder about doing that. I think that they should be a bit more picky. I think we need another update, because I believe that if you've got a priest for one religion, if you've got multiple religions in your base, like if you've got a set priest, the set priest will go and worship on the Zath altar instead of the set altar. They'll pick any altar to go to, which that needs to be tweaked. Oh, it's unofficial, Brett. Oh, well, I guess there's not an awful lot you can do about that then. Report it to the forums? Nothing in the list. Oh, dear. No, I can't say I've ever heard them. I just go get them. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. You're going to give Accept a bit of fresh air. Oh, Accept. Oh, I haven't heard of Accept for a while. Game I was in. See, double barkeeps spawning in cages, one inside and one outside. That gets downed by enemies around. Okay. Of course, with the latest patch, all our barkeepers came back. So if you went and got a replacement barkeeper, it meant there was 2 barkeepers serving at your bar on top of each other. Next recap may require a little bit of teamwork to speed run, but that Starborn runner hovering fighter looks so good. So Angelo is talking about No Man's Sky. So 2 weeks ago, when the initial Age of Heroes was a bit dodgy, we did a No Man's Sky expedition, one of these limited time expedition, which turned out to be a bit of a nightmare. But thankfully, Trip here and Angelo here helped me out big style to get me started. That has been completed, and the things you get from that was showed off in my last No Man's Sky video. There's been another one as just a rerun. It was meant to be a rerun of a very early one. Has just happened, just kicked off the other day. I've completed that. It turned out it's not a rerun, but the outcome, the final thing you get from it is a new frigate, which is the Normandy SR1 frigate from Mass Effect. So you get that as to be a frigate as part of your fleet, which was really cool. But apparently there's a bunch of they're redoing a whole bunch of the old expeditions so you can collect the rewards if you missed them. So there's some cool stuff coming up in No Man's Sky over the near future. Oh me, I'm going to have to take my hoodie off. I'm getting too hot. 1 second. Right, here we go. That's better. Right, I guess we actually better do something because it's 40 minutes we've been hanging about here watching people wandering about and going to sleep. So let's do the next vault is the Sanctuary of the Snakemen, which is I think this one. Yes, Sanctuary of the Snakemen. So it's just round the corner next to New Luxor. So let's get some foods. We've got any buff stuff? What have we got in the way of buff stuff? We've got a little bit of salted pork left. And we've got a little bit of that left. We need to take some keys with us. While I remember, 8 has been incredibly optimistic. We'll need to take some Grey Lotus potions with us. And we'll take our 2 berserkers. Our berserkers are up to 17 now, so they're getting there. Give you that. Give you that. 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 Give you meat. One of them. Use one of them. Use and one of them. There we go. Right. You follow, you follow. What do I have? I've got healing, I've got food, I've got keys. I seem to have some fur in my inventory for some reason. Is that layered fur? So we'll stick that in there. Right, let's get going. Right, what's the time? We've got 3 minutes left on the giveaway. Last chance. Anybody's wanting to get in it? Let's see. Beach experience recap and is super quick. The longest part is making the contact 100%. Yeah, trying to find 8 systems that no one had ever been to before. Took a lot of jumps for me. Took me a long time to do that part. It was a bit frustrating. Bulwarks at the 3rd phase. Need to wait for your 3 fleets to return. I need 4 more systems to discover. Seems that it's not that easy as all the nearby ones event. So Bulwark, you don't actually have to wait for your frigate missions to complete. You just need to send them out and then go straight to the terminal and recall them and debrief the commander, and that counts. So you can do all 3 in like a few minutes. Just send one out. As soon as it's out, recall it. It won't do anything. It'll just recall, but it doesn't matter because you don't need any of the stuff. Recall it, debrief the commander, send it out on another one, recall it, send it out on another one, recall it, and that's your 3 done. But yeah, finding the 8 systems that no one has been to, considering that you're all in the same area and millions of players are all going to those ones, so you have to go quite far away. You're probably going to get slay them slithering snakemen. Yeah, that's the plan. So Bulwark said, let's see, I'm missing things. Angela said, did you transfer a ship from your main save? Andy Brown says, I think the Normandy was originally a Twitch drop You had to edit into your game preview. So it was the reward from Expedition number 2, Beachhead. And although they've called this one a redux of Expedition number 2, all the things that you have to do are apparently completely different. For example, you have to do a fishing mission, which didn't exist back then. But yeah, you've got to do a lot of hyperdrive jumping. I went through a lot of hyperdrive fuel to find the 8 systems, and then once I got there, I think I went through 2 warp cells to then be able to get back again, because I was so far away. I need to go that way. There are 75 people watching, but 145 people who joined the raffle. Really? Okay, well the raffle has now been drawn, and Overlord is the winner of the People of the Dragon DLC. So congratulations, Overlord. You are the winner. I will DM you on Discord after the stream and get the key over to you. Right, let me set up the next giveaway. The next giveaway is going to be for the Argosian Observatory. So this one is quite exciting because it's not in the let me see. It's not in the bazaar anymore. It was the main one in the here. It's the update to the Argosian set that has all the observatory bits with the parallax constellation roof and all those cool things, the tall windows and all those other cool bits. It's not there anymore, but I've been confirmed from one of the community managers at Funcom that the code will still work. It's not a Steam code, it's an in-game code. You come to the bazaar page and you hit the redeem code button, you type it in, and that gives you the item in-game, apparently. So let me just set this up. So let's create a giveaway, and we'll call it Bazaar Bundle, maybe? So yeah, this is an interesting. I'm not sure whether this would work for everybody then, or if this is still a Steam only one. I will have to check that in the future. I can't guarantee whether this will work if you're not on Steam, or whether this will work for anybody. So yeah, I'm not going to hold it back to just people on Steam. And if it's the case that you are not on Steam and you win it and it doesn't work, then you can either give it to someone who is on Steam, or if you give it back, I will redraw it again later on. But yeah, I'm not sure how this works now that I think about it. Let me do that. That's the end time. We'll put the channel to giveaways. I don't think we have to do any of the other stuff. Save giveaway. Here we go. So the Argosian Observatory Bazaar giveaway is now live, and it'll be live for just under 30 minutes. So if you would like the Argosian Observatory, and it is a really cool bundle, I think it was Eradication that did a review of it, and he was praising it to the heavens. He was really happy with it. So if Eradication likes it, must be good. Did I bring? Where's my berserkers? Oh, they are here. Yes. Is there something in the bushes? There is something in the bushes. It's a skeleton. Let me go back to my chat. Let's see. Bring lots of hyperdrive food. Yeah, well, you'll get quite a bit of as some of the rewards for the hyperdrive module, but I had to craft a whole bunch more. The trick seems to be to hyper to... What do you do? Teleport? Transport? Go very far away. Straight away. And that should work. Get you well away, because everybody's in the same area, so you have to go quite far away to find areas that people haven't been to before. Right, so I've got the journey step. Angelo wants the skeletal horse and the ghost cat, but not for $18. Is that how much it is? Oh, it doesn't show it for me. Yeah. I still think these items are way, way too expensive. Anything around? Hear the heartbeat? Nope, nothing particularly exciting around. Let's head in. But one of the things that annoyed me is when Age of Sorcery came along, my favourite, I think we've talked about this before, my favourite feat in the whole game was the Witch Doctor feat that you used to pick up in what's the name of that place? Home of the Yogg people. Summoning place that allows you to create the undead hyenas, undead kappas, the skeletal monsters and stuff like that. I really like that. And they took it away because they said it was the wrong kind of sorcery, now that sorcery is in the game. And since then, they've then introduced undead skeletal horses, and there's previous packs that had undead skeletal, because is there dogs? Where are they? Yep. Skeletal, oh that's the skeletal steeds. Undead skeletal dogs. You have the undead horses that we got in the original battle pass. And there's something else. There's something else you get with the bone conjurer set. Can't remember. Oh, it was the cat, was it? Oh, that's the unleashed dog. But there's quite a lot of undead creature type things that you can now create. And it's like, well, if we can do that, can we get our original stuff back, please? Hobo Gamer used his leftover Battle Pass Chrome coins to get the observatory set. Glad they priced it at 1,200 instead of 12,080. Yeah, exactly. That old scam of pricing things slightly higher than what the packs. So you have to buy 2 packs of coins in order, and then you have more left over. We do have a keyboard we can bring up. Console players should have possibility to bring up a virtual keyboard. Don't know if that's the case, but they should implement it or not. So they do have a keyboard, and I believe you can plug a keyboard into a console, a normal USB keyboard as well. But yeah, interesting. Oh, Sesame's here. Hello, Sesame. How are you? Good to see you. Summoning place. Yeah, I got there in the end. The old brain matter eventually kicked in. Russell and Anger's hedgerow. Yes. That's the Stairway to Heaven comment, was it? Right. Where's the insignia? I think we've already got all the Serpentmen stuff from the previous one. Here it is, but we'll grab it anyway. Drink and food time. Yes, thank you, Kathy Ann. So let me drink this free water and take some food. Cool lighting. Whoa, whoa. Naked Serpentmen. Eldarium, thank you. Ooh, look at that fire across there. That's cool. Can we have the option to make that as well, please? Tell you what we need to do is we need to take some of their... Oh, do we not get... Oh, we don't get the items like for the trophies from them. Maybe it's only fancier people, is it? PG Ben, good to see you. How are you? You nearly finished all the vaults, Anger. We're getting pretty close, yes. So we've got the Sanctuary of the Snakeman we're doing just now, and then we've got the 2 wolf ones to do. And then, well, I don't know if that's all the vaults, but that's all the vault in the Vault Raider journey. I'm not sure if there are more vaults that are not listed. Oh. Degenerate. Right, let me try. Oh, a whole bunch of them come in. Oh, you're a 2000. You're a bigger one. What are you? You're just a little one. Is that Serpentmen weapon daggers? Yes, it is. And Serpentmen javelin. Seem to have a lot of Eldarium on them, these guys. Right, let's chop him up and see what we get. There we go. Devolved Serpentman. What was that? A Serpentman hand. I wouldn't expect. Well, I suppose a serpent man would have a hand, but a serpent doesn't have a hand. Right, let's work our way around here. That just takes you downstairs. I don't expect this will be any different. Be aware there's a hidden door on this dungeon. Ooh, okay. Have it missed step, Cathy Ann? Let's see. Be aware. How do corrupted sorcery build is king for chaos practitioners? Did you Ben? I'm okay being a bit down for a reason or two that recently happened. Oh, sorry to hear that, PG Ben. Hope things get better for you. And lots of loves and hugs from Cathy Ann. What we like to hear. There's a dead body. There's a loot chest. And we got a vaulting pole. Meh. Meh. Not a fan of them at all. Every vault is listed in the journey steps, so so the idea is I'm trying to get these guys leveled up, and once I get them leveled up, we're going to set up a little camp to do some surges. That's my plan. Serpentman Warhammer. Let me see. Coins, dragon powder, silver bars. Let's see. Cathy Ann doesn't like hearing your friends are sad. Anyone can use a hug. I'm getting turned around. I'm getting confused where I've come from. No, I haven't come from this way because there's a switch on the floor. I remembered keys. I did. I took 8 keys with me. Global Gamer has a big reveal in tomorrow's No Man's Sky video. Should make you proper jealous. Oh no. What's he going to have that's going to make me jealous? Is it as jealous as my Normandy frigate? Forget about the treasure. Right, so I've come in this way, okay. Round this way and through this door. Makada is going to get some sleep. Good night. Thanks for popping by. He's teasing me with surges for a week. I haven't been teasing anybody with surges. It's you guys that keep going on about it. Being the cautious gamer that I am, I will make sure that I'm ready before I do any surges. Okay, that's just stairs. Because I have never done a surge in my life ever. Not played Siptah anywhere near long enough to get into that malarkey. Oh, this is quite a complicated dungeon, is it? Michael Edwards, good to see you. I've missed these streams since having burnout on Conan, but I'm back and loving it again. Nice one, Michael. And just as someone who started in the community by making him jealous, I'll have to check this out. Yeah, all those weeks and weeks going by of you getting the final breath of the Red Mother, and I never got one. With your special Xbox mod that you were using. Okay, so that goes downstairs. I'm guessing we go around the outside. Like the Buffalo Girls. Oh. Big black and red. Oh, okay, that gives me a clue of what it could be. Coins. Lance cores. Ooh. Very rare. Alchemical base, more coins. What was that? Crimson Lotus powder. No thank you. Other horse. Right, so it looks like you... Oh, there's the statue, which I think we've already got from the previous one. So we need to get through there, but we can't right now. So it looks like we have to go down the stairs. Angela knows what it is. I think I know what it is too, but we'll... Look at the mess of that wall. All scratched. I hear a noise, but I don't see... Oh, it's maybe... eggs? Oh, loads of them. Let's get these guys first before... It looks like there's more that's got to come through the door when we step on the plate. Can we do anything with these eggs? Ooh. Interesting. Doxa88, good to see you. Andy Brown says, clearly it's a large book bound in black leather. Could be. Click the green flame. Hidden doors here. Click the green flame. The green flame, this one? Oh, interact. Ah. That was the scratches on the door. Oh, it leads up a stairs. Daniel Chavez, what mods do I use? So the only real mod I use is Hosaf's custom UI mod. So you can see here, Hosaf custom UI mod. I also have Pippy, but that's just used for managing the online servers. That doesn't affect single player game at all. But the Hosaf mod changes that the UI up in the top left hand corner. It also gives you the option of the mini-map. Mini-maps don't work in dungeons, why it's not working properly. And it gives you the damage numbers and stuff like that. So it's purely a UI thing. It doesn't change gameplay at all. I'll take that. So we have Anger the Beginner's Guide Master, Outdo the Purge Master, now guess we need a Surge Master. Oh well. Who's going to step up to be the Surge Master then? I think there's quite a few people in this chat who know quite a lot about the Surge. They've played this map a lot more than me. Due to this expedition, I ended up upgrading my starter freighter to an S-class pirate one. Love those. It's a shortcut if you die when you open doors. Ah, okay. I see. Kathy Ann's going to have to go and get some sleep. No problem, Kathy Ann. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you feel better tomorrow. I'll have to look after my own drinking water now. So, so that's those doors that we saw before. Is there one on the other side? Yeah, okay, that was just those doors we came through. Okay, so it's not actually like a separate area, it is just like a shortcut. Cool. Thanks for that. So a freighter found in the expedition can be transferred to the main save. No, it can't. You can't take your freighter with you. I have been told. Unless you make that game your actual save game. Yeah, the green eggs look like you should be able to do something with them, but it appears not. Get off the horse. Nobody attack Sesame. Down you go. Oh, it gives you more money at the end. Oh, I see. Right, let me get a couple more of the pans. What was in there? One Eldarium. That rumbling. Something moving. Ah, that's interesting. It's not dead. It's also not interactable. Ooh. Weird. Press E to interact. With what? What am I interacting with? You guys get over there. Ah, is that it? there it is. There's the trophy. There it is. A hand with a bone sticking out of it. Lovely. Bring it on, Sesame can take it, says Sesame. To be fair, he can. He's got 21,800 health, so it's not going to be a problem. Hobo needs to get back onto Discord. Been a while. Are you on Twitter, Angelo? Legendary chest would be where that blood was. In here? Here? So there's no chest today. So we've had one so far. Oh. Are you the final boss? Oops. You are the final boss. I meant to zoom in and ended up pulling him instead. Wow. He's got armor on. Right. Get the daggers out. Oop. Get slapped. Let's get the stacks of bleed on and poison. That was a short dungeon. Come on. Let me take something to eat and some healing. Alright, get back in, keep those stacks of 20 bleed and 10 poison rolling. Wow, there we go. Chop you up. Set up an Anger's Discord and hit you up. That's what to do, Hobo. So get all the stuff off of him. Right. Don't want that. 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 I'll keep the bones. Probably don't want that, that, or that. Okay. Right, I saw a couple of... Oh, there's... Oh, it's not actually rooms over here. Serpentmen Brute. Take that. Oh, what's that? Oh no. How much damage does that do? 41. What's the best way to record in-game footage? So I typically just because I've got an NVIDIA card, I use the NVIDIA Experience to do most of my recording. You can set it to use the highest quality, highest 60 frames per second. Nice and easy. But to do this streaming, I use OBS, and you can use OBS for doing in-game as well. The best thing to do is just make sure you set it that it records your audio mic track and the game audio to 2 separate channels, so that you can adjust volumes and stuff like that independently. But yeah, either of them would work. OBS is completely free. Yeah, OBS takes hardly any resources. I mean, I've currently got it working away just now, and it's currently using 0.1% of my CPU to do this stream. So yeah, you kind of have to watch, because I think it's Streamlabs that you can get, and Streamlabs is basically OBS but with a lot of additional plugins added, and that can be quite memory intensive. But if you just get OBS on its own, it hardly does anything. Especially if you don't have overlays and stuff like that going on. If you're just wanting to do screen recording, I just, for my normal YouTube channel videos, I just use the NVIDIA Experience to record that. It's really simple. And I just use OBS for streaming. Right, I think that's everything. That's where we came in. So let's do the final room. Plunder the Sanctuary of the Snakemen. Right. The second giveaway is now complete. So Marnie Bricks, congratulations. You have won the Argosian Observatory Bazaar Bundle. So again, I will send that over to you once the stream is finished. Out of interest, Marnie, what platform do you play on? Are you on Steam or are you on console? Because it'll be interesting to find out whether this is going to work or not. Because it's an in-game code, I'm kind of assuming that it'll work for anybody, but it would just be good to know. But Marnie Bricks, you are the winner of that. Let me set up the third and final giveaway. And this one is a bit related because it's the original Architects of Argos DLC, which is, of course, is the companion set to the Argosian Observatory. It's the basic set of that. So if you don't have this DLC, it kind of limits what you'll be able to do with Argosian Observatory. But this is a proper Steam key. Steam key for Conan Exiles Architects of Argos DLC. And we'll finish that at 9. What is it now? It's 18. Let's do it 9:50. Okay, save giveaway. Doing it? Is it doing it? I'm not seeing it on my Discord. Have I missed something out? Oh, I've missed out the channel. Oops. Giveaways. Save giveaway. There we go. There we go. So the third giveaway today is the Architects of Argos DLC, which that's the set. For those of you who were here when my Sunday stream used to be on the Exiled Lands, that little base I did up at the oasis north of Sepamaru, that was made out of that set. So a very nice set as well. Again, if you've already got it yourself, I have no issue with you still entering and giving it to a friend. They're all kindly donated by Funcom, so you're welcome to them. There we go, a bit of lore. And let's see. best way to say... No, Outdo is saying, if you want to do voiceover, the Video Nerd on YouTube has a good video on setting up your mic settings to get the best result. I believe I've watched that video as well. It is good, yes. He does a whole bunch of really good videos on when I was looking at doing streaming in the first place. Whoa. What's going on here? Oh no! Oh no! I've spent too long after killing the boss and I've been kicked out of the... Damn. But the door is open again. Is everything respawned, or what happens here? Can I get back in? Oh, it has respawned. Damn it! I never got the stuff at the end. Oops. Let me see. Marnie Bricks is on PS5, so we'll find out. Okay, excellent. Right. You find out and can, if you... I'll send it to you after the stream. If you can give it a try and let me know whether it works or not. It'll be interesting to see. Let's see. I can't use it. You can have it back. Okay, thank you, Marnie. Thank you, and we'll do another giveaway. But hopefully it'll work for you, because it is a the guys are on console. Do you have that option? Do you have this redeem code option at all? Is that even there for you on your Bazaar page? Because if it is there, then you should be able to redeem a code. I hadn't actually thought of that until tonight. I went and checked with Funcom. So we have to do missions on Lurkit in order to get these codes. I got those codes. It was 2 different missions, which were the 2 giveaway sets that we had 2 weeks ago and this week. And I by the time we got round to the day that our observatory has rotated out of the bazaar, and I was checking with them that the code would still work if it's not actually live. But apparently, as long as it's an actual object that exists in the game, it'll work. It is there. Okay, that's good to know. So hopefully that will work, Marnie, and you'll be able to get that working for you. Which is also good, because that means that we can the giveaways will, at least some of them, will be able to do on the consoles as well as just Steam, like it's always just been Steam DLCs previously. So that's excellent news. Right. We've got just over half an hour left. What I would like to do is I would like to shoot back over here and try and get the Alligator Bite. Those of you who watched my Savage Wild video, let's try and use a horse, that would be more sensible, on Friday, will have seen that I got 2 Alligator Bites on that series. I would really like it on this series too. Angelo, yeah, maybe you will win something. Yeah, that's going to open up. If that's how they're going to do their giveaways now, from now on, using those codes, that'll open it up massively for... I've officially become an anger survivor. Well, welcome, hobo. The only problem you've got now is that you will have Angelo contacting you, bringing chaos to you. So good luck. Admins can teleport or no clip. They can do. How do you admin in a dungeon? What? And the redeem code is also on the Xbox, so that's good to know. Let's see, Andrew says it's the same stuff as the last Snake Vault, same weapons and arm. Okay, so it's the same. It's not going to be a problem not getting the... I'll have missed some goodies out of the chest, but the weapons and armour that you learn at the end are the same, so that's cool. Shining Trapezuron is the Atlas confirmed. Conan and No Man's Skies exist in the same universe. Yeah, I think I've done that before. I've hung about too long after killing the last boss and got teleported out. But yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. Right, let's empty our pockets a little bit. What do we have? We've got some silver bars, and that will be in here. Eldarium can go in here and can get turned into... John the Tinkerer's still around somewhere. I'll put the vaulting pole in there. I'll put my serpent men hand things in there. I'll put dragon powder and stuff in here. Gold can go in here. And the dust can go in there. No, not in there. That's the person in there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. And eggs can go in there. Is there still a snake in there? There is. There's a cobra in there. Okay. Let's bin that. It's just a normal cobra. Right, let's teleport over to the place of difficult pronunciation. That one there. Let's see. So there is a redeem code on PlayStation and on Xbox. DC Weston, are there any upgrades you are looking for, armors or weapons? I don't know. I want the short sword because the Alligator Bite is a really good short sword, a legendary short sword. Whereas I'm using the short sword of the grey ones at the moment, which is really good. Alligator Bite appears to be better. Just go in the dungeon in admin mode. What am I missing? How do you admin in a dungeon? I don't think there is a map. So admin yourself into a dungeon. So you should, on the wiki, I believe they'll have the coordinates of the dungeon, and you could admin your player teleport command to those coordinates, which will admin you inside the dungeon. Oh! There's a werewolf. Give me that. And then get rid of that. If that's what you mean, Bulwark. How do you say? I'll just go to the dungeon in admin mode, so you could just go in as cloaked and run through it that way. Is that what you mean? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's why Andy Brown's saying you can teleport or no clip. Yes, you can teleport to coordinates. Which is what I used on the Siptah online server that we have. I did player teleport to 000 to find out where it was. And then found out that it was actually really, really high up. I was just saying, there's a quota each month of how much chaos you can spread. You can admin ghost mode, run to the end to save time. You already beat the vault. Yes, yep. I'll probably do it again offline, just because that gives these guys another run through it. I don't want to put you go all through that, but it gives you another. So what, they went from 17 to 18 doing that vault. We're still tainted. Come on. How do you get venom arrows? So there are venom arrows you get from the set religion. I think once you learn the second level, let me see if I can see it from here. Set religion. Yes, you get these snake arrows that are venomous, poisonous arrows. Is that the ones that you're meaning, Mesa Rod? That's the ones I tend to use. There's possibly other ammunition sets that you can get that have other types of... You get the gas, the noxious arrows. You can learn them. Let me see. They give the cloud of gas. So Specialist Ammunition 2 gives you noxious gas arrows that you can make. That gives a cloud of gas that it poisons anything in that cloud. Or you get the set arrows that will just do the person that you're hitting. Right. On oars. Up the hill. Let's go. Time is it? It's 7:10, so it's morning time. Up we go. Let's see. What was saying, if you haven't watched Anger's NMS livestream VOD, it's a masterclass in dealing with the worst expedition start of all time. Truly epic. It's only truly epic thanks to Angelo and Trip, who were able, because I spawned on an island that had zero items that I could use at all to get my ship running. So luckily they were able to come and join me. They were able to disappear over to other islands and get the stuff I needed to get me going. And luckily they got me started on that quest, and then once that had been done, I was actually able to complete the rest of the campaign on my own. But yeah, I would have been absolutely stuck if it wasn't for Angelo and Trip on that live stream, which was what, 2 weeks ago. Cobras don't expire. Didn't need to be the. No, that's true. That's true. Did they not? Once they've been. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a normal cobra, so it's of no use because they're these tiny little ones. So we'll just chuck it away. I got one of the epic ones that I turned into the giant snake that's outside the camp. Let's see. Pensions good, great retirement package too. You don't have to see the doctors through the instance. The black robes are an odd choice on visits though. The what? Hobo, be glad he didn't have Trip and I with audio, lots of cursing. Yeah, I still haven't been able to get the in-game audio working. I've had a meet-up with Angelo since that time in No Man's Sky, and still couldn't hear him and he couldn't hear me, so I still haven't been able to get audio. I think it's because I've got too many mics. I've got headsets and I've got my big mic that I'm speaking into just now, and the VR headset. I think that was the problem 2 weeks ago. It's that VR headset was actually set up as I can't remember, the mic or the speaker, one of the two. And I wasn't wearing that, so I couldn't hear anything. Oi, spider. But yeah, still having issues, and there's no settings in game in No Man's Sky to pick any of that. So I'm guessing it's using Windows settings. And maybe getting confused. There's these undead hyenas that I can craft with the Witch Doctor feet. But not on this map. Just on Savage Wilds.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Crazy Wolf Blood, good to see you again. When they catch the stream live, good to see you. Oh, it's very cold here. No, I want to go down the stairs. Into the racetrack arena. Welcome to the chaos. Water and Steel thinks that abyssal arrows are poison also. Oh, I've never actually tried them, so I'll accept that is possibly the case. Abyssal arrows that you learn from the Dregs dungeon. You keep missing the stream because of real life stuff. Well, that's not a problem. Real life is more important after all. And we're just glad to have you here today. If you're really quick, we've got a giveaway going on in Discord right now for the Architect of Argos DLC. Hit over to this one is a Steam DLC. This is definitely a Steam DLC. But if you've already got it or you just want it for some of your friends, that's all fine. Jump across to the Discord, description below, and go to the giveaway channel, and you can hit the button to enter the competition. Will be drawn in about 9 minutes time. Are you going after Sesame? You are. Come here. No. There we go. Let me just take a drink. And let me get something to eat. Roar, 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 roar. Why is it? Was it? I don't remember it being very cold here the last time we were here. It's not cold enough that's doing us any damage. An archer and a fighter. There's that hatch snakes in my compost for weeks with no issues. Okay, that's cool to know. There's quite a few things that once you've hatched the babies... Ah, but yeah, okay, it's not a baby. That makes sense. So you get the egg, snake eggs hatch into snake hatchlings, which you then put in the animal pen to turn into actual snakes. There's the snake place that we did the last time we were here. That's the first snake. Oh. And yeah, and once they've hatched, then they're actual cobras or the epic cobras. I don't know why I kept that cobra, because the actual cobras are absolutely rubbish. Got hardly any HP at all, and you can't really use them for anything exciting. Whereas the epic ones, you can use the crafting thing to turn them into the giant snakes. That one, Greater Colossal Serpent, and they are really cool. Is there a mod for having Witch Doctor on normal maps? There possibly is. I just don't really look too much into the mods. I do like playing the basically vanilla game. I do really like the Hosaf's UI mod, just to improve the UI. But other than that, I tend to stay away from most of the mods, so I tend not to go hunting through, but you probably can. The fact that it's available in the Savage Wilds map, modded map, suggests you probably can mod it in again. But you also have to mod in the powder of corruption, I think it is, because you need to make the corrupted bone with that powder, so the guys don't drop that. There used to be the guys at the summoning place and down outside the dregs used to drop that. It's not in their drop tables anymore, but I guess you could probably mod that back in again as well. Alphas have been nerfed. They have been nerfed compared to when they first came out. They were way, way over P. Over P? OP'd when they first came out. But yeah, it should be... It should be still good, but not as good as what they were. Let me see. Marnix, killing ghouls in pools of the grey gives pretty good poison longsword. Okay. Is there a mod? Okay, we'll went that one. Hobo says it's not religious, but I've been praying to the Shai Halud to get a June Awakening beta key. I'm hearing that there are lots and lots of beta keys going out now. They're kind of doing it by the 1,000 now. They're really upping. I guess it's getting closer to more of a stress test now. Which guess it must be getting closer to release. Game Labs is okay to say you've got a new merch store coming soon. Of course, yes. If head over to Game Labs channel, and watch all these videos and join us on his stream on a Friday night. But he also has a little merch store on the go. I have a Game Labs t-shirt. But him and his lovely wife Jem has been working on some new designs, so he's got some new stuff coming for the new Christmas season. So head over to Game Labs channel and have a check. You got to do the grey one pools, boss figurines work it. So I've done some grey ones pools already. I hear the grey ones are now using weapons again, so it's a bit more of a dangerous area now. What are you doing down there? They're both stuck in the ground. And... oh, out again. Come on, let's get you down. It was all a bit glitchy. There we go. And we never got Alligator's Bite. We've got a Fragment of Power, a Grandmaster, and another Kahari Water Skin. We've got one of them already. So I don't want that. Do we get a key off of you? Skeletal key, we do. Cool. Right, what time is it? A couple of minutes more before we get the next draw is done. Barney's got to pray to Yogg and sacrifice a few peasants for Hobo. It. Good night, folks. Be good or be good at it. Well, it. Hello, is that a hello or is that a goodbye? Either way, hello if it is, or goodbye if you're heading off. But whatever it is, Ian Ogg's going to try it anyway. Nice one. Lucky Yang, smash the like button gently. Thank you very much, Lucky. That's exactly how we do it around here. Get everybody to smash the like button. But do it gently. Strange option to put crocodiles all around this water. Seems awfully simple creatures for what's genuinely an undead area.
Die, outsider!
Oh, guys. Now, can I remember where all the other bosses are around here? Where are we? We're over here, so I think we need to go in this direction. Speaking of eggs, I hatched a sandworm egg I got from Trip, and it has since laid an egg itself. You want one? Oh, No Man's Sky. Okay. Yes. Why not? Sounds good. Presume that's from a previous expedition. A sandworm egg. Very June-like. Obo signed up for the beta in July 2023. They like the ground. They do like the ground, yes. Maybe it's down here, is it? There it is. There's one of them. What's this guy called? The Degenerate or something like that? A lot of skeleton fighting going on up there. Come on. Here we go. Right. Let's get this thing. The Famished. Oh no, 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 he's doing a lot of damage. What's he got? Knave's Knife, which is 41 damage, 8 armor pen. How does that compare? So slightly more damage, slightly less armor pen, but the whole thing about Feroxic daggers is they do bleed and poison as well. Whereas this just does bleed. Take it anyway. Giant's Fingerbone. It's a bit rubbish, so we won't take that. Fragment of Power. Repair Kit. A Bleached Bone Skinning Knife. Agility weapon damage plus 15%. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing because that's Salted Exquisite Meat. I'm clicking on this. There we go. Okay, it's just a skinning knife. Is it a better skinning knife than anything we've got already? Let's see. Crazy Wolfblood say, my older brother wedding is coming up, so I'm anxious and excited at the same time. Oh, cool. Weddings are fun. You know, does anyone want to bet that once I get the video recording sorted out, I'll make a total pig's ear of it, despite doing the opening stages about 10 times perfectly? Hey, we all do that, Ian. I'm sure you'll be fine. Mask of the Wisp Doctor has follower damage of 8, health plus 40, and concussive damage of 10. Interesting. Do you give a key? Brimstone? You don't give a key. Right, and then there's something else up on top of there. That's why we have editing song. Yeah. I do say that's why we have editing software. You should see how long it takes me to record an intro. And as far as editing software goes, Ian, I use DaVinci's Resolve. It is a very, very full-featured, superb editing suite that is completely free. Proper editing suite used in actual movie editing. Right, you are not the 3 skull. He's a bit further along. And the stamina go up. There he goes. You guys struggling with these skeletons tonight? A lot of staggering going on. Oh, have I been here before? Ah, yes. I did find learning the editing software pretty easy because when I was doing a lot of band stuff, I used to do a lot of editing of audio tracks, and it is not dissimilar. The fact that it's an audio track or a video track doesn't actually make an awful lot of difference. Chopping the bits that you want and putting transitions on them. Angelo hates hearing his own voice. It's always weird listening to your own voice because it doesn't sound like what it sounds like in your head. But you get used to it. Sesame saying, Da Vinci Resolve for the win, 10 out of 10 and free. Exactly, yes. Oh, is there a new Scottish word for us today? Oh, I forgot to look up a Scottish word for you. I can hear an arrow. Is it round this corner? It is indeed. What will we do? Our new Scottish word for the day is sleekit. Let me just. We'll have to put that in chat. If I can remember how to spell it. Where's chat gone? Here's chat. So the word is sleekit. What does sleekit mean? Remember, no Googling. No Googling. You've got to just try and work out what it means from the sound of the word. And the final giveaway is finished, and 6 badges is the winner of the Architect of Argos DLC. So congratulations to you, 6 badges. Like the other ones, I will get the codes DM'd across to you on Discord after the stream is finished. Oh, Ian is putting it in a little bit of context with a bit of Rabbie Burns poetry, Ode to a Mouse. And he's quoted the line, "A wee cowering timorous sleekit beastie." So congratulations, 6 badges. What does sleekit mean? Andy Brown, sleekit as in tay a mouse. So that's how one of the places that it is used. So maybe that can give you a little bit of an idea of what it means. Right, where's the body? Let's take all those coins. And that is the third and final. Ooh, what's that? Oh, war sickles. We got that before. It looks like a sickle, but they're actually daggers. So let's grab that. We'll take the healing. We'll take the fragment of power, and we'll take the Grandmaster weapon kit. Let's head back. Time is it? 8 minutes to. Let's head back and have one more crack. Cannot reach mount, and now I'm stuck. Let's put our weapons away. Let's zoom into first person and say go over there. Don't pick up stuff. Go over there. And come out of first person again. There we go. Is it a sneaky thing? Ooh, could be. Dirty? No. Mice have smooth, shiny fur. Is it something like that? Oh, okay. I get what you're meaning. I get what you're meaning. Do you ever use the weapon of Perkins? To be honest, I don't. They can be useful if you want to what do you call it? Illusion something. You can only illusion something that's fully repaired. So you've got something that needs repaired, so you can use it in the illusion system. I've now got lost. Where am I? Oh no, I'm heading in the right direction. Pretty much meets sleek. Yeah. So it kind of has 2 meanings. So there is the smooth and sleek. Oh, did I see that? Yes, there's a corrupted croc. But it also, in Scottish vernacular, it has another meaning too. Did it mean scared? So the timorous, the wee cowering timorous is more the scared. I see where you're coming from there, from the Ode for a Mouse reference, but oh, there's snake eggs there. Here's a bunch of snake eggs. So it's good to see everything has respawned here. Only use repair kits on tools I can't make yet. Charming? No, no, it doesn't mean charming. Bandy B, it's Bandy B's bedtime, so good night. Great to see you, Bandy B. Thanks for popping by. And we'll see you once again. So, to put you out of your misery, the other, as well as meaning smooth or sleek, the other meaning actually means like deceitful. If you're sleek it, you can be deceitful or a little bit dodgy, crafty. Back to think about, you got to go. Thank you. Have a great rest. What's the rest of your weekend? And enjoy your week. The wee sleek timid and cowardly beastie comes out as a small, sleek, timid, scared creature. Yes, okay. But it also means it can be a little bit crafty and deceitful. You can be a little bit sleek it. That's more of a negative connotation to it. But it's that annoying thing, it has multiple meanings, so it literally does mean smooth or sleek. And down it goes. Will we get it today? No, still didn't get it. Just dropping the Kahari water skin today. That's armour. I'm fed up taking it up. I've got stacks of them as well. Right. Only a couple of minutes to go, so I think we'll call it a night at that point. We've done what we needed to do today. I'll have to keep an eye on. I've taken those screenshots of who's in my base, so I'll have to keep an eye on that to see whether or not any more of them disappear or not. But hopefully that should be fixed by now. That latest patch should fix it, and there's a couple of patches coming that just got to be a little bit more of a tweak. Sleek it like a politician. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Marnie, indeed. So yeah, thank you one and all for everyone who has joined us here tonight again. Congratulations to our 3 winners, and like I say, I'll get the codes sent over to you in the next couple of minutes. But yeah, thank you everybody who's popped along and everybody who's joined us in chat. Absolutely fantastic. Good to be back in Conan again. And yeah, everybody have a great what's the rest of your weekend, and have a great week up ahead, and hopefully see you all back here next next Sunday for another stream. Okay, thanks guys. Night.